Greetings, my name is Richard with ELC Tax. Just going over what Liscio is. And let's see what this video has to offer for us. So of course, welcome to Liscio, the all-in-one secure collaboration tool. And it's a service we insist on all of our clients using. And it's great for exchanging files securely, direct messaging, and secure messaging directly with us, your accountants and bookkeepers, completing tasks and any thing that has to get done or that we require to proceed. And of course, the most important function is signing documents, and of course, having those documents stored right here. So, all in one thing. And with Liscio, normally what we'll be doing is once we get you guys onboarded, be sending that email invitation. And as you accept that email notification, don't be surprised if you receive more emails from Liscio stating that hey, you received a message from us, a direct message, let's say, or if there's a pending document that has to be signed and or uploaded. Of course, we also communicate with text messages and emails outside of Liscio, but this is a great application to use, for example, on your phone, or even, of course, web browser, to directly communicate with us. Here's what an email will look out like for notifying that there's something to proceed with. Of course, if the Liscio application is downloaded onto an iPhone or Android device, I highly recommend agreeing and setting up the notifications, which it will ask you to begin with, especially after sign in. So any message that we may send will directly show up on the Liscio app as a notification. Of course, it can't be turned off. For iPhone, it will be heading back a little bit. For iPhone, I'm relatively positive the application is called Liscio Pro. If not, it's likely just called Liscio, for example. For Android, it'll be just Liscio, and there'll be that exact icon. If you're using the web browser, don't forget to possibly bookmark this service and this web page to more easily access it. And for the best experience on the web browser, use a Chrome-based browser, Safari, and also possibly a Firefox-based browser. Good examples, for example, for Firefox would be LibreWolf or LibreWolf. And a great example alternative for Chrome will be, for example, like Chrome Nightly, or something I highly recommend is Brave, the Brave browser. All right, and once we head over to Liscio, for example, let's say a notification does show up stating that, oh, there's a document to be signed. That's going to be first thing that shows up on the dashboard, or one of the first things that shows up under my tasks or things to do, for example. And like in this example, please sign billing form assigned to this client example by the name of Leslie Smith. And she just heads over, reads the document, clicks to sign, and of course we can see a few options that she has, like just typing in her name, and then that signature captures there on the file, saved onto Liscio, drawing it, uploading an image of the signature, or even using possibly a mobile phone and that mobile app. Here's what Liscio will look like, or at least the homepage is that dashboard. We here for Leslie Smith, we see her our messages between and to her and her bookkeepers, and then underneath we see tasks. Normally it may look a little bit different. For example, these days, 2025 and going forward, there's more options that we're going to see here on the left. A good example is forms. But moving on, let's not also ignore that there's lower left is additional notifications, help or help videos, and her account. Lower left will be client account and account settings. All right, I may just move up. Yes, important part. Add new. The same applies to the application on the phone. This is where you'd be able to create a new message directly to us or upload a file. Very important stuff. Under account is the businesses. Let's say you're a client with multiple businesses and you want to have all organized. Um, this in under accounts is where you'll have all the um, your businesses segregated and separated and organized. And of course, the most important part would be files, or one of the most important parts. Let's just say this is where all the files that you need that we upload will live in, and vice versa. This is where we'll be expecting our clients to upload their respective files. It'll live here, and of course, it could be deleted by the clients whenever and for whatever reason, typically. Notification tab, help tab. Here's the profile settings, user information. Here for Leslie Smith, we see email, phone number, the option to allow texting or disable texting, for example. And heading back real quick, or there's the change password button to change the account password. Heading over to security settings, we see a few things. For example, setting up multi-factor authentication. A text going to your phone, giving you a code so you can more effectively log into your and securely log into your Liscio account. Important stuff. All the devices that are currently signed into this individual's Liscio account. A great reason why you may want to look into this once in a while is, let's say for whatever reason you choose to look at this and you see a device over here that's not that you don't recognize. Perhaps you forgot that a few weeks ago you used somebody else's computer to log into your Liscio account just very quickly to handle a quick emergency, for example, and you forgot to log out. You can head over here to your Liscio profile settings, to security settings, and just go head to these little dots and log out from any other device or your device. Here's a help tab, lower left, and over here is going to be additional instructional videos of additional Liscio functionalities and services that you most definitely can learn and take advantage of. And thank you very much. There is the URL for those videos.